What's up, guys? Come on in. So in the last video, I mentioned that Julie and I, my wife, we're moving to a new place, and we have moved, and we're all set up. It's been a little while since the last filming, but here we are, Kennesaw, Georgia. Won't give you the full address, but I do want to give you a run through of the new place and how we have things set up. So, first things first, right here is our foyer, okay? This is my chair where I put my shoes on every day, because Julie does not like shoes on the carpet, and neither do I. But check this out. So one of the things down here, I have a lot of my daily running shoes. These right here, some really nice Brooks. I'll get into more details on my running shoes a later time, but those are one pair, and then these are $200 pair of running shoes, but I snagged them at Going Gone for $115, okay? These are Asics Super Blast 2. So anyways, so these are all of our shoes. This is where we obviously put our shoes on. And this is really cool, actually. When Julie and I got married, we got this custom Bible, and this was our guest list. So if you were a guest, you would open the Bible, highlight your favorite scripture, write a note, something encouraging, and then we went back through, obviously, and we're able to read them. Now it's kind of our book right here when you first walk in, and the same concept is applied, where when guests come, they can open it up, highlight the favorite scripture, and we can read it. So come on in here. So right here we have the first room, and it's a living room. So this is kind of a cool area. Right here we have the fireplace, obviously, couch, and a couple comfy chairs. And honestly, it's a vibe. I mean, I'm excited for the winter. I'm not excited for the gas bill from the fireplace when we run it, but I am excited for the winter to put on the fire and to have some special moments out here. Obviously, up here we have our TV. Now, these are really special to me. So these are my little statues from, so this is a gator. I went to the University of Florida, and I am a gator. This one back here is look, he's missing an arm. We gotta work on that. But this one's from Knoxville, Tennessee, the Tennessee Volunteers. And then on the right side of the TV, there is a Mississippi State Bulldog right here. And these are all three cities that I've lived in, that I've done ministry in, and to kind of commemorate my time in those cities, either I bought the statue or they were gifted to me. So I really enjoy those. Being blind, I love tactile things, and obviously these are very tactile. They're 3D, and they're pretty cool. If you come down here, so check this out. We have a bit of Bibles, so we do some Bible studies here. Every time we set up a new Bible studies, if somebody doesn't have a physical Bible, then we have a good amount here. And then we don't have all of our photos set up on the wall yet, but these are some of Julie and I's wedding photos. This is a very special bouquet. It's fake. It was one that we got for our wedding, and that is the bouquet that was on the table that had my late father's photos and her late mother's photos. So we really appreciate that. And then right here is Julie's bouquet that she walked out with, and I think it's called resin. I don't really know, but anyways, hopefully it's pretty. And then this right here is the game kind of basket. Blind people play chess. So if any of you guys want this smoke, then we can hop on the chessboard, okay? And then there's a few other games in here, but this is kind of the entertainment area when it comes down to the house. It's pretty cool. Come over here, and I'm going to show you guys some more areas that I really enjoy. Honestly, the house is amazing. Very spacious, very well lit. As you can tell, it's very high ceilings. Julie loves how bright it is, the wide open windows. But right here, this is my desk, and in previous Instagram Reels, I had a note taker that I showed you guys how it worked. But right here, I have a desktop version of that same type of note taker. So this is a full, obviously, QWERTY keyboard, arrows, keys, and then this is a refreshable Braille display. So as you can see, the white dots are the Braille that sticks up, and then I can kind of scroll through my content. You can see the Braille dots rising and falling. And what's cool is this: I can hook up my phone on this right side through a USB-C port, and everything I do on my phone will pop up here on the Braille display. Not only that, but I can also hook up this side to a laptop So that way this side of the Braille display displays whatever's on the laptop, and then this side of the Braille display displays whatever's on my phone. So this thing really helps me do a lot of work. I'm able to type here, upload documents to my phone, my other note taker. So it's a really cool setup. I really, really enjoy it. Obviously, right back here, I have my Apple HomePod. I think it's right over here. And so this is normally playing some kind of peaceful piano music when I'm reading my Bible and praying in the mornings. So this is my cowbell from Mississippi State. For those who know, you know. So that's my desk area. And then as you can see over here, this is our dining room. You know, honestly, it's a vibe. I don't honestly eat. Me and Julie, we don't eat here that much. But when we do have guests, you better believe we whip it out. Okay. I'll show you guys where we eat. So we actually eat in the kitchen most of the time. Actually, let's go over here. I'm going to show you guys over here real quick. So I got my smart thermostat. I'm not totally sure what's smart about it. I just twisted it. This is Julie and I's room. We won't go in there. We got some organizing to do, and I know, yeah, we'll leave that room alone for now. Right here's our guest bathroom. You know, pretty standard, obviously. Shower, but this is what I want to show you guys. I got this new Withings scale. It tells me my body weight, but it also shows me body fat percentage and all that cool stuff. Honestly, great purchase. I don't know how accurate it is, I'll be honest. Okay, so I'm not endorsing it at all. However, if it tells me 20% body fat and then 5 weeks later it says 18, I'm assuming no matter if it's accurate, I still dropped body fat. Let's go over here. This is our guest bedroom. And we won't go too far into here, but guest bedroom. I mean, how much more can you say, you know? Actually, I have some really special news about this bedroom. Stay tuned for future videos. Let's go over to the kitchen. All right, kitchen vibes. This is, guys, I spent a lot of time in here, okay? Obviously, you got the food right here. I'm not gonna show you what's in the refrigerator yet. It ain't looking too crazy right now. Stove. Microwave, obviously. We got the air fryer. We got the blender, sink, obviously. Then this sucker right here. You guys are like, what in the world is that? So 10 years ago, I bought this machine. It's called a Enagic Kangen water filter. Okay, and basically, what this does is I can balance the pH level of the water. So that has a pH level of 9.5. And I can change the pH to 9.0. And what happens is, all I need to do is use this diverter, switch it to ion, turn the water on, and then, as you can see, the good water comes out of this spout, the bad water comes out of the downspout right here. And this is the drinking water, and that water goes down the drain. So it's a pretty cool system. I will say, it was not a cheap system. Okay. Next up, this right here. This is, I use this machine a lot. It's my coffee maker. All right, every morning, 3 scoops Starbucks coffee, 15 ounces, and then my favorite cup right here. You better believe it. Coffee first, then run. Or run first, I don't know what this is. Something about running and coffee, because I really enjoy both. Honestly, 2 cups of coffee in the morning with my quiet time, reading and praying, hits different, okay? Let's come over here. So this is where Julie and I mostly eat. Obviously, it's just the 2 of us. We have no kids yet, right? And so we just set up here. This is where we have our dinners. And then this is my other note taker that I showed you guys in the past. Very similar model to what I showed you in the other room, just portable. This is what I used to preach on Sundays as a church leader, so it's pretty great. Peel-A-Mix, gotta get it. Electrolytes, protein, you already know. Boom. All right, come on here. Let me show you guys my prayer spot. Boom. All right. This right here, this is my prayer patio, okay? This is Solomon's porch right here, okay? This is where all the prayers go up. This is where all the incense go up to the Lord. It's a pretty epic prayer spot, honestly. I probably walk, I don't know, a few thousand steps during my prayers in the morning, just pacing back and forth. and in circles. My wife really wants furniture out here, and I do too, but a part of me just likes the empty vibe where I can just walk around and pray. So I spend a lot of time out here. Honestly, I just love it, honestly. Like it's a great spot to really connect. Now, all right, we're back in here. So that's pretty much the house. We do have a whole downstairs area. There's 2 more bedrooms. There's a bathroom. There's actually another little kitchenette. We actually have a roommate who lives down there, and that's super encouraging. We also have a garage, okay? Stay tuned, because the garage is about to get souped up, all right? In the garage, I'm trying to get in there a ice bath eventually, and then also a stationary bike, so stay tuned for all of that. But I wanted to give you guys a little life update. Julie and I, we finished our move. We settled down here at our new place. We're really happy about it, and I hope you guys follow along for the journey. Stay tuned for my next update video.